Yes. I believe you can hear me, you can see me from anywhere you are across the world. Thank you for joining. Again, remember. Again. Yep. Okay. Yes. We'll start now. All right. I'll get my time out. We start now. So all this text stuff out. Okay. 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 We start now. Okay. Does the word free excite you? Are you one of those that want it all, or will be glad not to pay? Do you feel like that the government or your parents owe you? Do you want the good things in life so bad, but you don't think you should pay for them, or you don't think you should pay the price for them? Now, if these questions hit home, you're welcome. Today's topic is free things. Who really pays? So, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome to all our viewers across the world in diverse platforms. Uh, and I'm glad to announce that we have reached a milestone. On TikTok, we are 46,000 plus. That's a great milestone. Thank you to everyone that has shown faith in what we're doing. On YouTube, we're still growing strong, over 500. On Facebook, thank you very much, everyone. We're 14,000. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. On Instagram, we're 10,000 plus. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. And let's keep it coming. We are, what's it called? We do this every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. So please um, stay, what's it called? Sorry. What's the word? Stay tuned every Sunday. You find this out on your screen. All right. So welcome again. Welcome again. Please click on the long press on your screen. You can see a reshare button. Please reshare it. Long press on your screen. See a reshare button. Please reshare. Like if you tap on the screen multiple times, you will like the channel. What we're doing. If you like what we're doing, keep tapping. It helps the algorithm. So on my bio, there's a free ebook. There's a free ebook. So feel free to what's it called? Feel free to download the free one, and there's also a paid one. Okay, there's a free one. The free one is called Idea to Short-Let Business, and the paid one is called sorry. There's a free one. There's a paid one. I'll explain more towards the end. So, guys, I have a new book coming out. It's called The Migration Mirage: Why Nations Lose Tomorrow and Lineages Fade. So it's something I'm very excited about, and it's something that I'm very enthusiastic about. Please, soon there'll be a website out that explains more about the book and to give people better perspective. So yes, just to say a big thank you to everyone at Dorset in Bournemouth. We had I was hosted by the Igbo community in Dorset a week today. It was amazing. It was nice, and I give all glory to Jesus Christ. It was an opportunity to, what's it called? An opportunity to discuss some extracts from my book. So for my upcoming book, the Migration Mirage, and also to more like a proof of concept to sample whether what the idea is taught resonate to people, and the feedback was amazing and it was lovely. So big shout out to all the hosts and the leaders of Igbo community in Dorset. A big thank you. So yeah, that's about it for that. Thank you very much for the likes. Keep it coming. Yeah, so this is sponsored by the Hey You Love, D610 Homes, and Love Family Podcast. So I'm going to be talking more about it towards the end, about this sponsors towards the end. So remember that the whole idea of why I do what I do, I say it again and I keep saying, I never get tired of saying it, is to stir up a dissatisfaction in your spirit, man. Is to stir up a dissatisfaction in your spirit, man. To awaken the sleeping giant in you. Is to awaken that sleeping giant in you. Those things that ought to be, the potentials in you, the things that you can become, the things that you have not yet realized in your life, where you ought to be that you have not yet become. That is the whole idea of why I do what I do every Sunday, UK time. And the whole idea is to stir that thing up, that is believed that in 1 hour time, and if you listen to me continuously every month, week in, week out, the greatness in you will come out. Greatness will come out. Why? Because the Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7, it says, I've seen servants on horses, while princes walk on the ground like servants. So that serves to say that where we ought to be, that's not where we are. So we ought to be where we ought to be. God has a desire for each and every one of us. So this is not to say that I'm a guru. No, in no way. That's what I'm saying. I'm here to teach the things that Christ has done in my life, the little things he has done, the things that I wish somebody told me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago, that I needed guidance for desperately, but no one gave it to me. Those are the things that I try to share here every Sunday, hoping that as I'm doing it, people are being inspired, being challenged, and learning more. So as we go straight into the topic, remember, topic for today is three things. Who really pays? So the whole thing is that everything you hear, every time you hear the word free, it's important that we pause and ask ourselves a very genuine question, and ask a deeper economic question. Who is actually paying this bill? Whenever something is said free, we should ask ourselves, who is paying this bill? Nothing in life is free. It's important to hear that. Nothing in life is free. Not welfare, not gifts, not attention, not relationships, not shortcuts. Nothing in life is free. Someone somewhere is paying, is always carrying that bill and always paying for it. So when a society begins to celebrate handouts more than productivity, is quietly mortgaging its future and is training its citizens to trade responsibilities for what? Dependence. So I was listening to the radio yesterday while I was driving down, I think it was LBC, and some guy came on the radio and was, that there's no more planes. Planes are not coming as much as possible. Maybe he's a taxi driver or Uber driver. I don't know what he is. Or that he might go and he might go and get a job seekers allowance. So I don't know. I can't judge him or anything, but why go? Why should his resort be to go and get a claim? Why? Why should that be his resort? Why should that be his default? What to do is to go and claim benefit. Why can't he think of another way to survive? Why can't he think of another way to grow? These are things we're going to be discussing in this today, and hopefully we can learn a thing or two. Why is it that his taxi business is hit, and next thing comes to his mind is job seekers? Why can't you think of what is another way out? What other ways? Maybe my business is not crisis free or war free. What are my other ways? That is a better approach, a better way. The truth is that many people avoid the truth many people avoid is what you do not pay for with effort, discipline, or value creation, you will eventually pay for with your freedom. So if you don't pay for it with your effort or anything, you pay for it with your freedom. Everything, even in Nigeria, they always say that even in Freetown, Freetown is a Sierra Leone. There's nothing free in Freetown because every benefit has a hidden sponsor and every shortcut has a hidden consequence. So even a town called Freetown, there's a price for everything that is there. So I remember that one of my mentor, Pastor Mrs. Abioye, she always says that free things don't free people. Free things don't free people. I don't forget that. She always says that. So it's important that we all bear that in mind. Easy money can trap a generation. Go and do your research on the Tottenham riots. Go and do your research on Tottenham riots. Easy money can trap a generation. Transactional relationships can bankrupt dignity. When your relationships are based on transaction, it can but bankrupt dignity. And free benefits can what? Quietly steal time ownership, ambition, and generational legacies. So it's important that we bear that. I'm going to touch on that. I think I remember one time when I used to be a salesman and I met this lady. I said, "Oh, anybody takes benefit to this home?" Oh, she said, "Oh, we don't do respect to her. I'm on disability living allowance for life with all pride and all joy and all happiness." To be honestly speaking, I could not see anything wrong with her, but they say disability. So you can't see physically, but I think what her disability was linked to was, with all due respect to her, was her obesity. And rather than look for how to trim down, which is something I'm also working on, or everyone working on, and see how can I get on, how can I work? But there's now a dependency that I'd rather go for that free thing than be thinking of being ambitious or something like that. I pray we get better understanding as we listen to this. So the real path to wealth and sovereignty is not chasing free things. No. Free things will never free you guys, free anybody. It's building the capacity to create value that others are willing to pay for. That's it. Building the capacity, either you're adding value to yourself, either you're learning more skills so you become more valuable, or something of that nature, or you have a product or service that people are willing to pay for. That should be the aim, that should be the aspiration, that should be the drive. So here is a question that should disturb or discomfort anyone. Are you building a life of ownership, or are you slowly becoming dependent on things that will never truly make you free? That's the question for everyone too. So we hope that tonight will challenge everyone, including myself, because the moment you reject illusion of freedom, anything free, you begin the journey towards what? Freedom. The moment you are not dependent on free things, to collect something for somebody for free, to take something from the government for free, then you're on your path to freedom. It's important that we bear this thing in mind. So the Oxford Dictionary, as we try to define what the word free means, so then assume that people know what it means. The Oxford Dictionary defines the word free as what? Given. Something is given to you or available without a charge. Something given to you or is available without a charge. So the Oxford Dictionary defines it as not costing any money. It doesn't cost you any money. It doesn't cost you any money, so it's freely given to you. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So, therefore, free things can be classed as often perceived gifts whose real cost is either unseen. Mark that word. Whose real cost is either unseen, postponed, or shifted to someone else. The real cost is either unseen, postponed, or shifted to someone else. And that way you can define it is what? Free things are items, services, opportunities, or benefits received without an immediate or visible payment by the receiver. So we're going to dive into it so we can better understand what we're talking about. So what is the situation about? What are the examples of free things so that people better understand, because some people might not know that is it. They might just be caught in the web, but they don't know. So we're going to try to draw some illustrations of what free things are. The illustration of free. Nothing in an economy is truly free. Nothing is free, guys. Someone somewhere is paying, and I talked about it already. Someone somewhere is paying. Even if the price is hidden, someone somewhere is paying. The UK government during COVID borrowed 313 billion, 313 billion within 2020-2021. This is according to the House of Parliament, the library, to fund pandemic support. So, and the London School of Business, as London School of Economics, makes us understand that the economists say that the taxes had to rise. So to be able to what? Rebuild public finances after the pandemic spending. So nothing is free. So the monies that were handed down during COVID, money that was given to businesses, the money that were given to people, all manner of things, the energy bill cut, the this cut, whatever. Those things were not free. Even though I think at that time they were giving, you get a call from an energy provider saying that you have a credit, the government credited money into your energy account. It was not free. We had to pay them back. A simple thing is that what? Pandemic handouts increased government debts. Then government will try to recover that money through what? Taxes, charges, and high public service fees. And what are those public service fees? One, for example, road charges. After COVID, the government increased the fee for congestion charge. If you guys know, in London, there's what's called a congestion charge. The government increased those fees. The government widened the scope of what is called ULEZ, that's ultra low emission zone. The government widened it. So if they're making money within a short period, they still make a short location. That's if you come into that location, they charge you. They now widened it, so more people were coming in and they were charging more people. Every day, they charge you £12.50 for every time you step in there. So if 1 million cars go in there in a day, I don't know how many cars are in London that are not registered or don't meet that criteria, see how much money they can make. Another thing that was increased was driver license fees, passport fees, business permit fees for business. Those are ways that the government was getting back the 313 billion that they gave to people supposedly for free, but they're taking it back. Education-related fees, the healthcare-related fees, NHS, all those things that were provided for free. Government was finding ways to what? Take them back. Nothing is free. Actually, remind yourself, nothing is free. Nothing is free. There's a price somewhere, someone is paying for it. Another thing again, another situation report, another thing to make people understand about free things is what? Entitlement culture. There's this entitlement, like, it's mine, the government owes me, benefits, gifts. Or why didn't you get me a gift during my birthday? Handouts, I expect you to do that. You should have done this. That's an entitlement mentality, which we should all be free from. It's not good. So examples, for this case, I'm going to dwell a little more on benefits. On benefits. So the examples of benefits are what? Unemployed benefits. Unemployment, like I just talked about. The taxi driver said his business is going down, therefore he's going to start claiming for unemployment benefits. That's some people exploit it. Some people genuinely need it, like a stopgap. I need it, and I look for a job, and I stop needing it. But some people exploit it. They refuse to work, and some of them, so they can claim it. When they start claiming it, they get jobs, they get cash in hand, and they keep claiming those benefits. That's exploitation, and that is breeding. Just like I talked to you about, there's a research. I hope I have time to talk about it on the impact of benefits on a town in Wales called Metatidfield, on how the benefit system affected that community. It was once industrialized. It was once there were a lot of factories and all that. But when the government introduced benefit system around that time, companies, because there's a reduction in work there, people will rather go for these benefits than to go and work. So it's important that we bear that in mind. Another benefits system that people take advantage of is the housing benefit system. Misreported income, people misreport their income, misreport their income or their household details to qualify for what? Higher support. And this, I always say, has a ripple effect. See, there's nothing free. Even if you are getting it and you don't care who is paying for it, your children are going to pay for it. Go and do a research. Go and do a research on the Tottenham riots. I think it happened around 2010 or 2011, I can't remember. It's called, type on the internet, Tottenham riots. Do a research about it and find out one of the reasons why that was ascribed to why that riots happened in that large scale. So even if you feel that you don't care about who's paying for it, your children, and they're going to pay for it in a way that I hope that it not cost anybody. Very, very important. So, for instance, now, when you are claiming for housing benefits, likely they're going to put you in a property or in an area that might be predominantly the same kind of people living on the council properties. And likely that's where they're going to put you. And it's often, research has proven to show that some of these factors that I'm going to mention can arise to it. So housing, council housing is in the UK is a primary allocation to low-income families or households or people that need what? Housing support. So because of this policy, there are areas that may have higher concentration on economic hardship. So for instance, when there are many low-income people, now, let's say there are about 50 council houses here for 50 families, and all of them are on low income in the same area. Sometimes there'll be social challenges. Now there might be a large number of people unemployed, low wages. Now, because I'm going to touch on it again, there'll be high single parent rates. There's likely going to be what low average educational attainment. I hope that you guys are understanding it. And there's likely going to be crime when there's no employed people refusing to take jobs, or they're not see they're likely going to be attracted to crime, because in that area there's poverty or low, because it's low income. Before you know anything, ideas on crime will start coming amongst youths especially. So council estates in wealthy areas like in West London or in affluent areas may have lower crime, while deprived areas or any social housing types can have a higher crime rate. So this is just to say, when you are trying to defraud the system by falsifying your information so you can claim housing benefits, remember that it comes with a price. When you now live in that area that you are living with your family and all that, you are what's the word? You are exposing your children to other low lives, or I don't know what to call them. I don't want to say low lives, but in that kind of area, you can't expect wonders or fantastic things. You know, before you know anything, the school there is not going to be to par. That's the kind of people that your children are going to mingle with. In the school that is in that area, there's likelihood that there will be single parent children that's going to be there. Lack of fathers, and where there's lack of fathers, there's lack of mentorship or lack of that role, and that might increase crime. And that's why you see juvenile people going to jail at a younger age, or you can see people going to committing crime. It's a ripple effect. It's not just you taking council house, or trying to exploit the council. Is when you're taking it, who is paying for it? And if you don't know who is paying, if you don't care who's paying for it, your children might be paying for it. Because you as an adult, you can make a decision and say, I don't want to do gang, I don't want to do this, but your children might not be able to. So it's important that we bear those things in mind. This is another way. So it can affect family structure. Before you know anything, council normally prioritizes single parents. Like I mentioned, before you know anything, it's mostly single parents in that neighborhood, and that's what you're going to find in the schools. So it also affects the funding of the schools. The schools need greater support and all manner of stuff. It's said, and research has shown, that a comprehensive school in an area that is low income, a comprehensive school in an area that is like West London, that is affluent, the academic standard is as good as grammar schools that are like selective. So bear that in mind. Not to compare with comprehensive schools in low-income areas. Those schools have their challenges, the kind of children and all the things that will be there. You can imagine. So just for you to think about it. So when you're thinking of free things don't free people. They come with a price. You are taking a council house, the council posts you to this place today, posts you to the other house tomorrow, posts you to another house next tomorrow, take you to that place. It's just destabilizing your family life, making you unorganized, all because you want to get a free thing. It's important that we think to ourselves. There's nothing free. And your children are watching, the children are learning, they are watching you falsify, give wrong information. People need them genuinely, yes. But some people are exploiting these things and it's affecting their potentials or what they could become, all because they want to stay in the council property. I've read about people staying there because they want to buy it 10 years, 15 years, 20 years because they want to buy it from council. Don't get me wrong, I know people find it difficult to be able to raise their, what's it called, deposit to buy a property. But if you surround yourself, Bible says, do not be deceived, evil character corrupts good balance. If you surround yourself with the right kind of people, they'll spoil you, they'll challenge you, and the best in you will come out. And you might not, you see to yourself that you don't belong in that kind of place. It's not to say that people cannot stay there. Another situation report is what? Disability living allowance. People falsify medical reports to receive payments. I was once told or given an insight, I think someone came somewhere and about 4 of our children are on this allowance. And you can imagine how much money she be getting on a monthly basis just because she claimed it. Northfield Trust has reported that around 172,000 people are waiting for autism assessment in England by late 2023. That's 5 times more than those waiting in 2019. People are wanting their children to be assessed so that they can be given these benefits. That's it. They are waiting. The UK Parliament has evidence that shows that around 137,000 people plus children were waiting for autism assessments, and up to 316 children are waiting for ADHD assessment in England. Rising concern about long delays of diagnosis and support. Not to say that children don't have these things, they have them. But there are also some people that are looking for this diagnosis just so that they can have their children on it and keep keeping the money. It's important that we know that somebody will pay for this thing, one way or the other. So, like I mentioned already, people claim child benefits. Some people abuse it, some people need it. Universal tax credit, some people abuse, some people need it. Student loans, some people abuse, some people need it. Immigration and asylum, some people abuse, some people need it. Private school scholarships, manipulating financials or merit information to obtain scholarship meant for disadvantaged or high-performing students. Some people abuse this just so that their children can get access to private schools and all manner of stuff. Remember, free things don't free people. When you are trying to get that free thing, bear in mind, yes, your children are in private school, yes, but somebody's going to pay. Your children are watching you lie and falsify information. Don't expect magic. Don't expect that all they'll do is hear what you're saying, but they will not replicate the same. It's important to hear that. Next thing we're going to touch on a situation report is the kind of what are the scenarios of free things is that transactional relationships. When relationships are what? Money driven. Men luring women with wealth or girls dating men for cash. It's important that we bear that. It's a common thing. There are so many skits on social media when a girl sees a guy walking on the street and the girl doesn't talk to him. The guy is trying to get attention. No way. Then the guy just press try to open the car of a Porsche car, and the girl all of a sudden wants to come into the car. That's it. Transactional relationships. The guy trying to lure her, and the girl interested because of cash. Free things don't free people. Free things don't free people. Don't forget it. Free things don't free people. The promise of quick cash, crime. It breeds crime, scams, and what? Criminal networks. It's important that we bear that. And another thing again is what? Fraudsters and scammers thrive in an environment where people want returns without effort. So I used to say it with all due respect to people that are being scammed, like people that they'll say they met one Dubai prince or one thing or the other. It's likely that those victims were greedy people. Otherwise, when somebody sends you a letter telling you about one oil money somewhere, they just need you to be able to do this and do so that they can claim the money that their daddy gave them. And you send money to someone you don't know. It's greed to a great extent. Or people that fall for dating scams. Why would you be falling for somebody that could just post a picture, get any picture somewhere, put it on their profile, be happy with you? Whereas there are people that you can go out and look for to date. I see that people are not willing to pay the price. So therefore, they fall for things like this. Somebody's paying the price somewhere. It's important to hear it. For Ponzi scheme, I, for one, have fallen for something like that. And it was because somebody I trusted so much persuaded me. I said, okay, not that person, let me give it a go. Don't get me wrong, I made some money here and there. but that's never again. Ponzi schemes, not for me. Invest little and you get rich quick. Double money, not me again. These guys don't get involved in things like that. It doesn't free people. Gambling, lotteries, bet Niger, bet Fred, bet free, bet this, bet that, raffle draws, bingo, promising sudden fortune, conditioning people to depend on luck instead of what? Value creation. I remember I watched a documentary of Al Jazeera, I think 2012. It talks about Italy being the biggest gambling sector in Europe. An industry worth billions of dollars, billions of pounds. The government is benefiting from it. The casino owner is benefiting from it. Now it is then, as I just said, that is what the organized crime group known as a mafia. They are moving from their this thing and going to casinos, investing their money to casinos, and they're getting their money legit. Let us bear that in mind. Family entitlement, family members, relations. Oh, give me, a mentality. Relations expect support without responsibility or contribution. That's some of the signs of what of free things. So, guys, even work bonus. I said again, when people are waiting for what the bonus they're going to get at the end of the year, it looks free, but it's not free. You are paying with your time and dedication and working in that company for much longer than maybe you would have done to, or putting in more energy, more time. There's nothing free, guys. It might look to you like it's a bonus, but it's still not free. It might look to you, so it's taking something from you. So the question is, if something appears free, the wise asks, who is paying and what is the long-term cost? So I'm going to run through this quickly because our time is fast spent. Effects of free things. It erodes what? Work ethic. People don't want to work anymore. It erodes work ethic. It destroys what's called the seed time and harvest. There's what's called time to sow a seed, and there's what's called time to have a harvest. It destroys that thing. It turns relationships into what? Transactional. Before you say anything, I remember a video that went viral on TikTok. A lady said, "Oh, before you talk to me, you must put 2 million naira in her account." That's transactional, and that's the generation that our world has gotten to. It's the same thing like that. Some ladies, before you talk to them, they tell you that, can you buy a Louis Vuitton bag for your wife or for your girlfriend or whatever. It's unfortunate. And vice versa. Men date women because of what they can give. That's what it turns our society to. It breeds crime. Free things breed crime. The lure of easy gain pushes people into what? Becoming scammers, fraudulent people, stealing, gangs, Ponzi schemes. People want to make money quick. That's what free things does. It creates dependency and illusion of luck. Entitlement grows among family members and those that are betting. In Nigeria, you're working broad daylight, where young men are supposed to be working. They're inside a bet shop, pressing and checking, betting and seeing how they're going to win. I've seen people that this betting have destroyed their lives. If you go on the internet and type addiction and gambling, it has destroyed so many people's life because they want what? Free. They don't want to sow, but they want to reap. It's important that we bear those things in mind. So when people reject the discipline of seed time and harvest, they inevitably chase what? Free things. But the bill always arrives somewhere. We must bear that in mind. So what must we do? Having said all these things, Onyekwelu, I've said all these things about free things. What should I do? Adapt an ownership mentality. Refuse the culture of entitlement. I hear people say things like, "Oh, I've not gotten a job for 3 years. I've not gotten a this for this." No. We have the right ownership. You begin to create value. You begin to build skills so you can earn what instead of what? Expecting benefits, gifts, or handouts. It's important to bear that in mind. Respect seed time and harvest. It looks more. There's a time to sow and there's a time to reach. Respect it. Commit to planting seeds. If you're learning a skill, learn it. If you are investing money in your business, do it. If you are putting energy in your work, pay your dues. Respect it. Protect your integrity. Reject shortcuts. Reject fraud, what is called 419 in Nigeria. Reject stealing. Reject Ponzi schemes. Reject dishonest parts. That's what you should do. There are better ways to make clean money. I will say the blessing of the Lord make it rich and add no sorrow. There's a way you can make clean money and have peace of mind. So build value-based relationships. Don't be looking for people based on what they have. See somebody that has money, that's the reason why I'm attracted to him, or somebody's abroad, that's the reason why I'm attracted to them, or somebody is influential. No. Instead, come with value. Come with value. Don't be chasing after a lady or a guy because he has something. They could lure you into something wrong because you are money driven. You could get into trouble. Some people have died, have lost their life as a result of things like this. So I hope that we are learning from three things. Reject the illusion of easy money. Stay away from the traps that sell sudden wealth. Stay away from all those things. Stay away from trying to exploit the government, trying to exploit the benefit system. You're not doing yourself any good. You're only paying the price through a different channel. What I'll bear in mind. If you discipline yourself to pay the price today, and you put in the effort and integrity and patience, you will never need to chase free things tomorrow. Let's bear that in mind. So as we wrap this up, free things often control the receiver. I want us to bear that in mind. The free thing always make people, that's what they're thinking about. How do I get this thing? How do I do this? It always controls the receiver. Let's bear that in mind. Free things kill innovation. It kills what? Innovation. You're looking for how to scam or cheat somebody, or how to defraud someone. It kills the mind in you, the ability for you to be innovative or to come up with something. Free things what? Distort value perception. People tend to undervalue what they did when they don't labor for, when something is obtained free. So it is often wasted, abused, or taken for granted. Free things distort value perception. Let's bear that in mind. So two more things as I wrap up. Free things can trap generations. It can trap generations. A culture built around receiving rather than from parents to children. Go and check Tottenham riots. I keep saying it. Go and do your research on Metative. Do your research on the benefit system. It's not just here, even in what's it called? Even in America, even some parts of Nigeria where the government hands out what is it called, the bursary or something like that. There's always this entitlement mentality. We need to be very careful. It creates a circle of dependence instead of a legacy of ownership. I don't want free things. I don't claim it. I'm not interested in it. No, I don't claim it. I don't want family to. I don't need it. Not because it will not go a long way, but there's nothing free. Let's bear that in mind. Nothing is free. Free things often hide, and I talked about it. What appears free today becomes a debt, taxes, lost opportunities, compromised values, and diminished freedom. Whenever somebody presents to me, I say, why are you doing this thing? I'm more curious to know. There's nothing free. No matter how nice you are to me, I say to the person, what is in it for you? What is your gain? I don't just say, oh, free thing, job. Oh, you're gonna have a free call, a free consultation. No, you're walking on the street in a shopping mall. They say, come, just for a free eyelash or free massage. I say, no, what is in it? What are you trying to sell? I'm more interested in it. I don't just fall for free things. It's always a catch for something else. Are there free things in your life empowering you or quietly training you to be dependent on someone else's systems? It's important to bear that in mind. So thank you very much, guys. I know I've shared a lot. As I'm about to round up, please, if you want to say a thing or two, let me know as I begin to open up the lines. But just to say a big thank you to everyone. Please share this stream. Let us know what your biggest takeaways are. What's it called? Yeah, biggest takeaways are, remember that you can give me a call on my bio. The link is there. Yeah, and my free ebooks, both the free one, the paid one, they're all there. And my new book coming out, please be expectant of it. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'm going to let people come and comment a thing or two. Anyone that feels like they want to share their thoughts about what has been talked about, please feel free to share a thing or two while I post this out. Thank you very much, guys. I hope I learned a thing or two about what was shared today. Let's do your thoughts. Get your thoughts, guys. What is our share today? As well. Hello, Sammy Holmes. You okay? Hello? Sammy Holmes. Hello? Sammy Holmes, can you hear me? We can hear you.
Hello.
Sammy Holmes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Okay.
Well done.
So,
what are your thoughts?
I'm fine, sir. So, I think I will have to reward it again.
Okay.
Because I just want to thank you for the deep explanation about the topics. Is actually it's an eye-opening.
Okay.
I've heard more, and to be honest, I learned more as well. So thank you so much.
No problem. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Thank you for your time. And thank you for always tuning in. Yeah. So yeah. Any contribution, any more contributions, let me know once I wrap this up. Let me see. Let me see if anybody. Okay. Thank you very much, Trehem Bavembe. Greetings, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. This is very important, and it's very important that we take this in serious, because it's something that holds back people, or people fall victim to, or fall prey to. You get it? So yes. So thank you very much, guys, for always tuning in. And remember, we discussed today 3 things who really pays. 3 things who really pays. So as I begin to wrap this up, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that joins every Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time. A big thank you. A big thank you to my team, to my PA, Venus, to my social media manager, Dami, to all my friends, all my mentors, to all people I work with, my colleagues, and what have you, church, business partners. A big thank you. Big thank you to my family, to my wife, amazing wife. And this is to say a big shout out to everyone that is a mother today, saying happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you. God bless you all. And God continue to bless all our mothers. God continue to strengthen all our mothers. God continue to take all our mothers higher and higher, to next level, one level, and then grace them to be better mothers, to take care of these children, to train them well, and to be better moms, to wives to their spouses. And also to be moms. And God will settle each and every one with a husband or a spouse of their choice, and so that they can enjoy. Yeah, that's that. Okay, so hold on this. Okay, your VA 247. Any comments or thoughts?
Okay, good evening, sir. I just want to, like I always say, I do commend your consistency to this program. Thank you for always putting in every Sunday, for always giving us value, for always dishing out value. And I really learned a lot from today's session about 3 things. Thank you very much, sir.
Well done, man. Well done. Thank you for your comments and always sharing. So yeah, D610 Homes.
Good evening, sir.
Good day. Hello.
So well done for the session, sir. Well, I just want to buttress your point. So there's this law in physics, first law of thermodynamics, if I'm right.
Okay.
The law says that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to another. So if you actually did this law, it goes to show that it goes to show that there's nothing free actually. There's nothing free. Something comes from something.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing cannot come from nothing. If you see something free, then this free thing definitely came from something.
Mm.
Even if you are not paying for it, someone else is paying for it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So nothing is actually free. Just to address your point, sir.
Thank you for that. Very much appreciate your analogy, drawing on to physics, and I'm sure that people have learned a thing or two from what you said. So thank you very much for that. Weber says that my biggest takeaway is what you said. If you don't pay for free things with your money, you pay with your freedom. That's truly there's truly nothing like free things. Yes, that's it. Nothing like free things. So big thank you to everyone. Please keep following us. If you like what you watch, and share this so more people can learn and we can all grow together. Please type if you can't say your thoughts, type it so more people can learn from it. Next week, same time, 7 p.m. UK time. Our topic next week will be write your own story. Write your own story. And we'll be having a conversation about that, how you can write your own story. So just want to let you know if you are on my bio, you want development related, something about business, yes, we have a 10 minutes free call. Look there, you can book a session. If you want to download my free book or ebook, oh, yes, please, on the bio, my bio as well on TikTok, you'll find a link there. You can download my free ebook and my pay ebook. Cedric Dofa says, if it is free, you are the product. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated, sir. Nice to hear from you. It's been a long, long time. Good discussion. Well done, bro. Thank you very much. How is your blockchain and all the things you're producing? Please send me a DM so I can have your number, please. Please send me your number, WhatsApp number, please. Thank you very much. As we move on, please download my free ebook or my paid ebook. And guys, remember, I have a book I'm writing that's coming up. It's called The Migration Mirage. It talks about why nations lose tomorrow and lineages fade. It's a very important book, especially for Africans in diaspora. So I am taking this seriously. I'm very passionate about it. Last a week today, I had the privilege to discuss extracts from that book to a community of Nigerian diasporas, to be precise, Igbo diasporans, and the feedback was astronomical. I'd never expected that kind of feedback. People were so could resonate with the topics. People were asking a lot of questions, comments. You know, even the hosts had to say, "Okay, it's okay, that's enough. We have to stop it here and everything," because if you left the people, they'll keep asking and keep commenting and keep commenting. So, which for me was like a proof of concept, proves that yes, this book will be needed by people and it's something that is a conversation that needs to be had and people need to talk about. So yes, let me see. You know, I can't copy that number you sent to me, Sadiq. Let me see if I can copy it. Sorry, guys, just want to copy a number out so I don't forget it. 25. Okay, I'll send you a DM. I'll send you a DM or I'll send you a message anyway. So if I got number wrong. So yeah, I was happy I went there. Thank a big shout out to the organizers of that event. If they're watching, please, if you are amongst the Ghanaian community or the Tanzanian community or the let's say Gambian community or any community whatsoever, please, I'm open to come and have a conversation with your community to see if the extracts of or the thesis of my book resonates with your community, and also to get feedbacks on how best to make that happen. Thank you, Sadiq. I received it. So yes, yeah, that's about it on my book. This show was sponsored by the Hair You Love. Thank you, Sadiq. The Hair You Love. They deal on premium women hair, premium hair. So check them out. It's spelled D, then HA, the hair, then U, then LUV. That's D, letter D, then hair, then U, then LUV. That's the Hair You Love. Check them out. Premium hair, women hair. You can't go wrong. Then D610 Homes. What we do is that we do property in the UK and in Nigeria. In UK, we do property investments. So buy properties that are run down, add value to them, and rent them out. In Nigeria, we develop, we build. Our current estate is in the heart of Nigeria. That's the heart of the capital. It's a place called Babuchi. We're building 20 units of 5-bedroom detached houses. So we have plots for sale. Send a DM to D610 Homes, and you can get inquiries about it. Or just look on our page, and you can see more information about what is available for sale. When it comes to the UK side of things, if you got cash and you're looking for what to do with it, send us a DM and we can be able to work something out, a win-win for you and for us. We also do short lets in Nigeria, and we do service accommodations, short lets in the United Kingdom. Something you're interested in, looking for a place to stay, or you want to invest in the business, please send us a DM and we can work something out. Guys, I have good news for you. Our first episode is coming out for Law Family Podcast next Saturday. Our first episode coming out. And it's titled, what's the title again? It's related to transgenerational words. I can't remember exactly what it's titled. And we have an amazing thoughts from a guy called Olu Feto, how he bought his property in the first week of his first 12 months of being in the United Kingdom, which is very inspiring. So guys, please, 9 a.m. Saturday, click on the channel. UK time, you can have access to it, but you can go to the channel. It's Love Family Podcast. You can go there and click on it so that YouTube can notify you when the video becomes live. So every Saturday, 9 a.m., we'll be dropping one episode. Every Saturday, 9 a.m., we'll be dropping one new episode. So be on the lookout, okay? And please share that. So as we wrap this up, just want to say a big thank you for always joining. Remember that we talked about free things, who really pays. So one thing I want to, as a recap, I also want to let you guys know, nothing is free. Nothing is free. What appears free has a hidden payer. The cost is simple. So simply shifted, delayed, or carried by someone else. Nothing is free. Second point is that free things weakens mentality of the society. So when people celebrate handouts over productivity, work ethics are declined, entitlement rises, and dependency replaces what responsibility. So free things weaken the society. It's not good. So chasing free things leads to what? Costly consequences. People have lost their life where they're looking for easy money, for gambling, for scam sponsor schemes, or transactional relationships. People have lost their lives. But it's important that we bear that chasing free things can lead to a costly consequence. So true freedom comes from value addition. Add value to yourself. Real economic empowerment is not what chasing free things, but what developing the discipline, integrity, and capacity to create value that others are willing to pay for. So let's bear that in mind. So final thought, let's wrap this up, is that the moment you stop chasing what looks free, you start building what is truly what? Valuable. So remember why I do this every day, every Sunday, is to stir up a dissatisfaction in you, in your spirit man. It's to awaken your abilities, the potentials that are in you. And if nothing has stirred in the last 1 hour or so, you need to check yourself. But I'm so sure that you are, if any of these things resonates with you, that you'll be working on that stuff to stop going for free things. Remember that the Bible tells us, in Ecclesiastes 10 verse 7, I've seen servants on horses, while princes walk on the ground like servants. Where you are chasing free things, where you ought to be. You're not there because you are down here permutating and calculating for things so that you can keep getting free things when you are made to be giving those things out or giving handouts. Let's think and let's change our ways for the betterment. Whatever I say to you, I'm speaking to myself as well. Remember, the wise always invest. Invest in whatever will make you add value to your life so that you're not depending on any free thing that somebody gives you. Peace, Udo, and I'm out. God bless you. See you next Sunday. Bye-bye.